Hey there, dino fans! Have you ever wondered if the names we've given to dinosaurs actually fit their true identities? It's a fascinating topic that often gets overlooked. Well, today I'm diving into 5 dinosaurs with totally misleading names that might surprise you. These names have puzzled scientists and enthusiasts alike for years. Let's jump right in. First up is the infamous oviraptor. The name translates to egg thief, which sounds like something straight out of a dino heist movie. This poor dino got its bad rap from an early fossil discovery that seemed like it was caught red-handed stealing eggs. Imagine the shock of the paleontologists at the time, but hold up. Turns out oviraptor was just a misunderstood parent. Later finds showed it was actually guarding its own eggs. This revelation completely changed our understanding of this dinosaur's behavior. So oviraptor, the wrongly accused egg thief, was really more of a dino hero. It's a classic case of mistaken identity. Next, let's talk about Stegosaurus, one of the most iconic dinos out there. Its name means roof lizard, which sounds cool until you realize it's based on a misconception. When paleontologist Othniel Charles Marsh first named it, he thought the plates on its back were arranged like roof tiles. This was a logical assumption given the limited evidence at the time. Now, we know those plates stood upright like a spiky mohawk. This discovery has made Stegosaurus even more fascinating. Despite the name not quite hitting the mark, Stegosaurus remains a fan favorite. Its unique appearance continues to captivate people of all ages. Moving on to Cetiosaurus, a name that translates to whale lizard. Picture this. It's 1844 and Sir Richard Owen thinks he's found a massive sea creature. The excitement must have been palpable. Spoiler alert, it was actually a land-dwelling sauropod. This was a huge revelation that changed the course of paleontology, but the name stuck. And so we have a sea monster that never set foot in the ocean. It's a funny twist in the history of dinosaur discoveries. Now brace yourselves for Velociraptor, which means flesh robber. Sounds terrifying, right? Except this dino turned out to be a gentle herbivore. This is one of the most surprising twists in dinosaur nomenclature. Initially identified by a partial jawbone and a tooth, scientists thought it was a fierce carnivore. The initial evidence was quite misleading. Years later, they figured out it was an Ankylosaurus, a plant-eating armored dinosaur. Talk about a mix-up. Last but not least, we have Baryonyx, the so-called scorpion hunter. Discovered in Argentina, this dino got its name because it was found in an area with lots of scorpions. The name seemed fitting at the time. The problem, there's no evidence it hunted scorpions at all. This is a perfect example of how initial assumptions can be completely off. More likely, it preyed on young sauropods and scavenged carcasses. This makes Baryonyx a much more complex and interesting creature, a classic case of lost in translation. These naming errors give us a glimpse into the challenges of paleontology. So why do these naming blunders happen? It's a question that has intrigued many. Well, it's often because paleontologists have to make educated guesses based on limited fossil evidence. The process is like putting together a puzzle with missing pieces, and sometimes those guesses turn out to be hilariously wrong. These mistakes add a touch of humor to the scientific process, but hey, with over 700 valid dinosaur species discovered so far, we're bound to have a few hiccups along the way. Each discovery brings new insights and sometimes new corrections. Who knows? Future discoveries might show even more dinos with names that don't quite fit. The world of paleontology is always evolving. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more dino content. Catch you next time.